You know what else is rough? That the Packers still can't score in the first half. The Green Bay Packers actually, because of a penalty, were allowed to kick a field goal that they missed, re-kicked it, made it, and they now have 9 points in 10 quarters. Is that right, Zach?
Yeah. It's insane. It's just bad football.
9 points in the last 10 quarters.
That's 2.5 games.
2.5 games in the first half.
Yeah.
Wild.
Equivalent of 2.5 games.
And there was a lot of penalties on the offense. A lot of stuff was going on. Should it be on Jordan Love completely? No, it shouldn't. There's a lot of issues there in Green Bay, not just with Jordan Love. The fact of the matter is they just really can't score points. They scored 10. They scored 7 in the second half. They lose. Kirk Cousins goes down for the Vikings. That's the biggest loss.
I was going to say, I got something to show here too, as well. And to your point, like Jordan Love is not the problem. Like what happens here? Right. Like, and this wasn't the only play where Jordan Love's throwing the ball right in the receiver's hands. Here's another one, just another drop ball. Like, and there were 7 penalties in the first half from the Packers. 7. And like, so people want to talk about Jordan Love and how he's not the answer for the Packers. And I just couldn't there's so many of these during this game. And you look at this and it starts to kind of come together. And I actually started to think about this too, Ryan. Last year, Aaron Rodgers played for the Packers, had a losing record. So what did you think was going to be when a new quarterback comes in? Did you think that Jordan Love was just going to automatically be the one guy that turns this entire team around? Unfortunately, no. I mean, the NFL, as much pressure as we like to put on quarterbacks, it's still a team sport. And it seems as if the team as a whole is just bad. Like if you put Jordan Love on any other team that had a 500+ record, I would say he probably would ball out and had some receivers that knew how to catch for sure.
It's a rough go for Green Bay right now. And I think also the other part of it, if I'm not mistaken, when Aaron Rodgers, people make the comparison with him. Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. But having said that, he also did have guys like Jordy Nelson and Donald Driver early in his career. Christian Watson has a ton of talent, but hasn't been on the field as much. He's their number one guy. Aaron Jones has been limited for a hamstring injury since week 1. Yes, he's back, but you can tell he's not the same. And they can't run the football. Mm-hmm. They can't run the football. So what can you do right now if you're Jordan Love? It's a lot of woes for the Packers.